Hi guys, good morning and welcome to my channel. By the way, this is Josh Fresnido. Yeah, I'm currently here in a balcony in Dubai. Just having my coffee because I just woke up. So, yun, I'm also gonna be doing my devotion, my prayer time right in front of the mosque. So where our fellow brothers, Muslim brothers, are doing their prayers, So this is where I'm doing my quiet time as well. Ayun nga, but today, I just want to share with you guys my experience and thoughts about getting vaccinated. And also to encourage everybody to get vaccinated and that vaccines are safe and to remove the stigma about it. Yeah, so I got vaccinated on February 1st, that's on Sunday, and I'm on my third day now, and I did turn into zombie. I mean, it's safe, so I didn't feel anything, there's no side effects, and I'm feeling perfectly fine. So, but before that, I also going to share with you guys my devotion for today. So, my devotion for today, it's about life seasons, and it's from Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under the heaven. The beauty in the way God designed the 4 seasons is that though each one is distinct, they all work together to bring life and growth. Spring is a period of freshness and new life. Summer sees growth and productivity. Autumn is a time for harvesting and the rewards of past labors. Winter is the season of dormancy and closure. In God's perfect design for our lives, He has planned for times of fruitfulness and activity. He will also build in times of quiet and rest. There will be times when He asks us to remain faithful doing the same work day after day. But there will also be periods of excitement and new beginnings. By God's grace, we will enjoy seasons of harvesting the fruit of our faithfulness. By God's grace, we will also overcome the cold winters of heartache and grief. For without winter, there will be no spring. Just as it is with the seasons of nature, these seasons in our lives work together to bring about God's perfect will for each one of us. And so thank you guys for tuning in and listening to my devotion, and I hope everybody got blessed, and especially to those people who badly needs it, like those people who needs encouragement. And just remember that whatever situation you are in, or ano man yung pinagdadaanan mo sa buhay, everything will come to pass. Let's just have faith in God and be prayerful. Alright, so let's go back to the vaccine. So yun nga, so I'll be sharing to you guys on this link, this video, the vaccine. So, yun nga. So, thoughts ko sa vaccine, because I know there's a lot of people who are still skeptical. And there's no time. This is vaccination information. let's go back to the vaccine. So here in the UAE, they have already started doing the vaccination drive for all the residents, and they're giving it away for free. And praise God for that, we're getting it for free. And we have Pfizer and Sinopharm. But at the end of the day, we go with whatever the government is giving us. Yeah, so I encourage everybody to get out and get vaccinated. Let's do our part to beat this virus together. For us to get our own lives back, and to get the streets back. We can roam around the streets. We can go outside without any fear and anxiety of getting the virus and all that. Ayun, but the main focus here is whatever the brand is, whether it's Sinopharm, Pfizer, I forgot the other names of the vaccine. In the Philippines, it's Sinovac. Ayun, it's whatever the brand is. It's still vaccine. It will help us to beat this virus. Baga, it will protect us. But remember, guys, whatever vaccine we take, it's still God who heals. So don't be scared. Don't be scared about the vaccine. Especially, my heart goes out to the Philippines, because here in the UAE, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to avoid being political. But here in the UAE, there's no politics, so we all abide to the government. We all abide to the rule of the land. If they ask us to, if the government says that we get vaccinated, if it becomes mandatory, we don't have a choice but to follow it. Not because we are forced to. We are also doing it because this is where we live. I've been here in the UAE for 10 years. So I trust the government that they're doing this for the good of everybody, And the main point here, especially my heart goes out to the Philippines kasi nga so many politics, diba? Yung parang hanggang ngayon nagkakaproblema, kinu-question nila yung procurement ng vaccine and all that. By the way, we got Sinopharm and Pfizer here in the UAE because yung Pfizer ay yung Sinopharm UAE nakipag-tie up sila sa China. So this is where yung na clinical trial yung Sinopharm. Yung Pfizer, I think they can get it kasi ally naman ng UAE yung America, yung US. So, and by the way, don't get jealous that we got it here ng mas maaga or ayun, nakaprocure sila kasi come on, UAE naman is much developed country than the Philippines, and wala nga yung mga political, walang mga masyado pong question. But please don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be political. So in the Philippines, I believe they have Sinovac na parang kasi galing China daw. By the way, yung Sinovac, from what I have researched, parang they have been in the country or in the Philippines for quite some time. They are the same company who develops the anti-rabies vaccine, anti-flu vaccine. So it's been there. And then one more thing, depende rin kasi sa capacity ng government. So sa Philippines natin, I trust the government are doing their best to provide vaccine to everybody in as much as we want to. Kasi lahat naman ng country na apektuhan talaga ng pandemic, diba? So, yun nga. So, my heart goes out to my fellow people in the Philippines. So, ito lang masasabi ko, let's trust the government. Kung ano man yung vaccine na available, let's take it, let's get vaccinated. Because it's approved by the World Health Organization, approved by the FDA. And lastly, we should listen to the right people, especially to the doctors, to the health experts. Huwag dun sa mga may masabi lang na diba, they're trying to influence people, they're trying to bring fear mongering to the people, which is not helping, diba? So we all want this pandemic to end. So let's cooperate, let's trust the government, because remember, God, aside from our faith in God, we also need to have faith in humanity. So I believe naman the government of every country won't kill these people, diba? Come on, the world is watching of this pandemic. So the last thing they will do is to bring harm to the people. Ayun nga lang, so mga kababayan in the Philippines especially. So yun nga, let's be patient. So from what I heard, paparating na yung Pfizer at saka yung isa yung AstraZeneca ba yun, by the second week of February. And as soon as it becomes available to you guys, please get out and get vaccinated. Don't be scared, it is safe. Just put in our mind, it's still God who heals. Alright? Thanks everybody. And don't forget to click like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Bye!